The third dream. The third dream was a promise. This is what I remember. Super fancy shopping mall. Pop music so washed out, and all these echoes off spaces, arches. And I know she is here. My eyes could be closed or open. It's all darkness and instinct, but I know she is here. I go up escalators, levels, pillars, and tiles. There's no map. I don't know where I'm going, but I know where I'm going. Here in this high corner of it all, she has a place. High ceilings, egg wash walls, browns like dark leather. Very few things. An entrance, a space, gray carpet, 2 couches opposite of each other, a black square table in the middle. She's lounging on the couch. Almost thrilled to have her back to the door. Her hair is up, and even the back of her head is welcoming. I round her right and sit on the couch opposite. She has on her pajamas over nothing but her skin. A white shirt with old tacky print. Mount Rushmore with a hole over it. Some article from a gift shop 20 years ago. She was a kid once. I smell black tea and see the mug in her hands. She's so careful with it. Not to spill and not to drink too much. She sips and we talk in shorthand. Little lines and notches. She looks about her and back at me. My eyes stay on her lips. So beautiful. Not in enormity or in purse, but in little lines and softness. The way they come out of her mouth, and the way they stick to the cup as she draws it to her and away. They rest open just before anything she says, and stay open after every sip. She has something to say. I want to know. I want to hear her say it. It's behind her eyes, but she doesn't let it drop onto her tongue. We say nothing. I stand up and I walk over to her. She keeps lounging royal with her constant, perfect posture. But her hair catches a little wind as she looks up at me. Her lips rest open. She has something to say. She takes another sip. Her exhale smells like black tea, stems, and starlight. We're closer now. She looks up at me. Her head as far back as it goes. Her lips rest open. She has something to say. With one hand, she mothers that mug up to me, straight up past my stomach, stopping next to my heart. An offer. There isn't much left, just a little swirling amber and a few dregs. I deny it, and she takes it away. I leave without knowing why. Down escalators, levels, pillars, and tiles. But my thoughts are still with her in that high corner. I'm on my toes, almost falling off this escalator. Then I find a fountain. It smells clean and deep. from the ground. I'm overcome with everything I can't understand. So I go up and I wash my face and my hands. It's clear and cool, a deeper breath than I could ever take in air. There, suddenly, in the silver moon reflection, I swim. I swim without arms to my newly found cave. I close my brown eyes, and I'm back in that high corner. I come in, her hair is up, even the back of her head is welcoming. I round her right and sit on the couch opposite. She has on her pajamas over nothing but her skin. I smell that black tea, and I see the mug in her hands. She sips and we talk in shorthand. My eyes stay on her lips, and she has something to say. I stand up and walk over to her. She stays lounging royal with her constant perfect posture, but her hair catches a little wind as she looks up at me. Her lips rest open and she takes another sip. Her exhale smells like black tea stems and starlight. We're closer now. With one hand, she mothers the mug up to me, straight up past my stomach, stopping next to my heart. It's a promise. I pinky and sip. It tastes like 1,000 nights under the stars, stems and roots, whole water cycles, growth and harvest, the dried leaves and the flavor of her on the rim. I bow it back to her. She obliges and drinks the cup empty. She places it aside and comes to the edge of the cushion, looking up at me, her head as far back as it goes. She slides her left hand up my stomach, feeling breath and flesh on her way to my heart. There, stopping, resting, barely pressing. She rises and I meet her, her lips resting open into mine. Black tea stems spit starlight, exhales in the drawing in. Our eyes are closed and open. It's all darkness and instinct. Hair sticking, dark and wet to cheeks and lips. We disappear in the moment of deepest. Every touch is a promise. She holds my heart so gently but firm. When it starts bleeding, the red runs down her arms, her legs. She says I'm scared. She says I love you. Her hand is so warm and strong. My blood isn't mine. She watches my heart beat in her.